Alright, what the hell is going on, people? Welcome back to my Let's Play through of Chrono Cross. We're on part 2. Already? No. This is Leon with Hit or Miss Gaming. And we're about to get into some shit. It's come to my attention that I missed something. Not very important. Not a very important thing, but I was, I used a walkthrough, I know. But I had read that I can actually talk to this kid and give him the komodo scale. I totally forgot about it. Whoa, wait a minute. Leonie, is that a komodo dragon scale? No way. Is it real? Leonie, how about giving it to me, please? Pretty please? Oh, come on, Leonie. I won't ask another favor for the rest of my life. Now, please. What should I do, guys? Should I just let him have it, or keep it to myself, or... I'm gonna hustle him for 1,000. I'm gonna hustle him for 1,000 G's. I'll just go ahead and give it to him. Really? You sure? Yes! Alright! X a million, Leonie. Here, let me give you this. Put it to good use, okay? Sure thing, man. I got a spare uplift, bro. Oh yeah, and one more thing. Oh, he's just telling me about Pushul's favorite food or whatever. Which I already have Pushul, so none of this matters. Yay! Yay for cheating! No. I did know about that. Whenever I played through this game myself, several years ago, I guess that was like one of the few things that I've forgotten, or at least in the village, you know. So we're gonna go ahead and do Cape Hal real quick. I'm gonna loot this place of its items and maybe get into a couple fights, you know. Sweet. I'm gonna fight you. I think these guys are called beach bums. Yeah, beach bum. Going for my strongest attacks first. Take that and that. So, like, what the hell am I, Michael Vick? I have a dog fighting for me. This is kind of odd. Serge must be Michael Vick. He's like, yeah, sure, I'll have a dog fight for me. Why not? Oh, yeah, sure, whatever. We'll do that one. I'm gonna pick fights with everybody. See, early on in RPGs, you need to, like, kind of grind a little bit, you know? Even though in this game they kind of got rid of grinding. Because it's like... I think the only time that you ever actually, like... I guess, like, level up is whenever you beat a boss, and then then that's when you, like, officially level up, I guess. But you can grind all day with, like, regular enemies, and it's not going to do much of any good, from what I understand. I'm going to show you guys uplift. Still not dead? Are you kidding me? Take that, Mr. Man. Couple things that I wanted to mention. And I only remember one of those things, so I don't know if I'll remember the other thing, but you guys should know me by now. I'm scatterbrained as hell. But I'm not sure if I want to do voices or not throughout this entire playthrough, because I know it's like, give me a second, guys. I want to read this the tombstone here, or not the tombstone, but the something here that says something of somewhat importance. Leon and Leena, forever. ... So guys, if you're not familiar with the story of this game, remember that, because that's kind of important on that rock there. Leon and Leena, forever. Give me a second, guys. Alarm going off. Oh, whoops. Totally unprofessional. Totally uncalled for. No, I set alarms that I can never remember, you know. Once again, that's a scatterbrained in me coming out. I love how they just slide on their bellies. It's like they're too lazy to walk. Oh, shit. Yeah, dodge that, you piece of shit. Lift on this mofo. God, wouldn't that be nice if we had that in the real world instead of having to like dig graves and holes and shit like that? We can just like cut the ground out of the earth and just, you know, place it however we want. Oh, you gotta love video games. So yeah, the thing I was wanting to say earlier, I'm not sure if I want to do voices for each character, you know. I know a lot of other Let's Players do it, but I don't want to do it because I feel pressure to do it because everybody else does it, you know what I mean? Like, I kind of want to do my own thing, in a sense. But, I might do voices. I might do voices. I don't know. I guess it really just depends on how I'm feeling at the particular moment. But... like, I don't want you guys to think, oh, if he's going to do this one voice for this one character, then it's going to stay the same throughout the entire playthrough, because that's just simply not the case. Like, their voice will be subject to change at any one moment, you know. Are these guys called sand squirts? Sand squirt. Sand squirt A, sand squirt B. That is a thing. That is a thing. Apparently I can't hit this guy. Now I'm hitting him. Cool, bro. Alright. I'm gonna use up the rest of my attacks. And I'm gonna hit him with a badass element. Or he's just gonna die before I even get to the last part. That's good, you know, we'll take that. We'll take that, that's fine. See, like, when you just, like, grind it out and stuff with the enemies and shit, you don't, like, gain, like, a whole lot of stat increase. It's just, like, you know, 1 or 2 points of HP here and there, you know, a couple of other tiny little increases and stuff. But nothing, like, too incredibly significant. At least not, you know, something you would get by defeating a boss. Move this boulder out of the way. God, I love this game. This game is so badass. Pick fight this piece of shit. I know you guys are going to have to sit through all these battles. I feel sorry for you. No, we're just, I'm not too familiar with editing software yet, so it's like, you know, I mean, maybe I'll pick it up sometime in the middle of this playthrough just so I can cut out all of the unnecessary BS. But until then, you guys are gonna have to stick it out. Sorry about that. I don't know. I'm sure there's some people who don't mind. I'm sure there's some people who don't mind, who want to see like all the different enemy designs and stuff like that. I know I'd be one of those guys who doesn't mind. Maybe that's just me because this is my playthrough, you know. But if I'm watching a Let's Player or whatnot who's playing a game like this, then, especially if it's a game that I haven't seen before, I would want to see all the different enemy designs. Okay. Lock this little bastard in here. Where are you gonna run to now, bitch? Where are you gonna run to now? Nowhere. Yeah, you're screwed, boy. You're screwed. Now, if you guys, you can either go back and watch my first part to this game and read the old man's dialogue, or you could just, you know, or you could have just came back from that video and have it be fresh in your mind. But if you guys were paying attention to what he was saying, he actually gave like all the directions, all the shit that you had to do to fight the Komodo dragons and take their scales and shit. So yeah, that's why we talk to people, you know, to learn stuff. And another thing too, I am planning on talking to pretty much every NPC that I can. That's one of the the huge benefits to playing a game like this that most people kind of take for granted in RPGs, is that you can sometimes run into some really interesting dialogue, some really interesting conversations with the NPCs. Like, especially in Lunar. Like, in Lunar, if you search everywhere and, read books and libraries and stuff, you'll find some really weird shit. There's one that stands out in my mind in particular. I pretty much remember, word for word what it said. But I'm not gonna say what it is just in case if I do that playthrough. So I don't want to spoil anything. I guess this is the other benefit of playing this game, because you can actually see the enemies, you know, instead of running into fights randomly. I've always preferred RPGs where you can actually see the fucking fight that you want to get in or you don't want to get in. Whenever you see the enemies slouching like that, it pretty much means that they're almost dead. It's a good little indicator of whether or not you should still be attacking him. Like if he's gonna kill over soon, you know? Get a photon ray.
We did it!
So I'm hoping I can get everything in this game. Whenever I do these playthroughs, I want to seek out trying to do a full playthrough. You know, get everything, find everything, talk to everybody. You know, I want to share with you guys as much as possible, and not leave much out. But you know, this is an RPG. So I'm, just gonna reaffirm that. So there is so much shit to do. I am bound to miss something, at least one thing. It's probably gonna happen, as much as I don't want it to. But definitely a likely possibility. gonna hit him with an element. Actually, I'd rather hit somebody who has a full health bar. And now I'm just gonna have Poshul come in and sweep up the scraps. Yeah, something like that. Use uplift. I really do prefer, if you're gonna do a turn-based RPG, do it like this. You know what I mean? There's a lot of there's just a lot of strategy, because in like regular turn-based RPGs, you kind of just find yourself hammering away at the same opponent, trying to deplete their life bar. But in this, it's it's not that way. It's like you can kind of, you don't have to attack the same guy over and over again. Like whenever you're dealing in groups, like you can use like all of your attacks and stuff, and then switch and hit somebody who has a full health bar, like very similar to what I just did. And it gets rid of them faster, rather than just attacking the same opponent over and over and over again. Photon ray on him, it should come close to instantly killing him. Instantly killed him. See? Yay! I think the reason why uplift isn't really effective on these guys is because they're water. They're an innate water element. So my earth element is kind of going to be sort of weak against them. This, come on. I want my chest. I want my chest. I want my scalps. I think this has got like a silver loop in it, or some kind of accessory. I'm not sure, I can't remember. Silver loop. Yes. I'm awesome. I think that's all of the chests here in this little area. Leon finds all the chests. That's right, ladies. I'm joking. Lame-ass hokey humor. Fight this guy, come on, I want to fight this guy. Pick a fight with all the beach bums in the area. We're cleaning the beach. We're cleaning the beach. Yeah, suck on that. I'm gonna photon ray your pal over there. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, brother? No. I'm always trying to be conscious of whether or not the mic is popping. So if the mic pops, I apologize. Yeah, we're kind of using, you know, not really the proper materials to do this, really. Like, we don't have an actual recording microphone. I'm literally using, like, a gaming headset. So, I apologize if you guys get any, like, excessive popping on the microphone. But I try my best not to. Try my best. What the hell's this shit? What the hell's this nonsense? That is stupid. It didn't even give me a chance to kill this guy before he did that. First challenging fight of the game? Maybe? What the hell? 37 damage? Jesus. Yeah, I would say this is probably the first challenging fight of the game, folks. Better heal Poshul. Poshul. Oh, excuse me. I'm drinking some soda here, so it's making me a little gassy. Top gas, though, not bottom gas, if you guys know what I mean. I'm a top, not a bottom. That helped out a little bit. Damn it. I have no choice but to do like that little tiny slither of damage. Not even affect them. Here we go. I got all my attacks back. Time to unload on this bitch! Suck it! Photon ray. Take care of this nut job. Sweet. Alright. We are about to get the second Komodo Dragon scale. We only need 3. So, time this jump. So we need a surprise attack. Alright. Oh shit. Too late. Shouldn't take me too many tries to do this. I used to be able to get it like in my first try, but it's gonna take me a little bit of time to readjust to the timing of this. Come on. There we go. Second try, not too bad. Didn't waste too much time on that. What we got 2 of them. No problem, no problem. Missing left and right. Like even my higher like accuracy attacks still miss these guys. Probably have like a higher dexterity score or something. Uplift his pal. I can't wait to show you guys like some of the more like outrageous elemental attacks and stuff, because they get pretty they get pretty extravagant, like especially the summons. The summons in this game are pretty crazy. My photon ray is so strong, it should kill this guy in the head. There we go. Alright, second scale. Moving right along, folks. Leon's getting it done. Said I'd do a full playthrough of an RPG. Here we fucking go. Now there are quite a bit of items hidden in this area, so I'm gonna try and work to get them for you guys. Let's see, there's this one. We got a tablet, sweet. One tablet gonna change the world, gonna change the entire outcome of this playthrough. Oh, come on. That still had 85%, man. That was an 85% hit chance. Fuck you, game. That's how I operate when I play this game. Like, even whenever I was a kid and a teenager and shit, I always come out swinging with, like, my my damage-dealing attacks, even though I know I should probably use the ones that are actually gonna hit. You know? Call me bad at this game, whatever. This motherfucker's still alive. Maybe I should unequip Uplift and give him like Fireball or something. I think I have Fireball. Fireball! 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 Alright. So that's all I can do there. Is there anything here? No. Here's the little hole thingamajigger. Okay. Now, if you guys want to use this is primarily meant to be a let's play. But if you guys want to use this as as a walkthrough, then by all means, go right ahead. If you guys want to use this as a walkthrough of this game, even though this is an older game, some people are bound to pick it up at some point. I'm the Michael Vick of Chrono Cross. I don't need humanoid party members. Just give me all the dogs, Just give me all the dogs. I'll put them in an underground fighting rink or some shit. I know it's a very insensitive joke, but whatever. If you're offended, then you can leave the room. I think that's all the items in this little beginning dungeon. I think I got everything, guys. So for this last dragon, all we have to do is chase him down. Let me check and see if this is anything here. Nope, it's gonna take me to a Passa, which is where Leena should be waiting for me. Gonna chase this dragon down, kick his ass. Oh wait, no, something actually happens when you kill the last dragon, so I should probably prepare myself. Put on all the best equipment and stuff, Make sure that I'm good to go. So he doesn't really need the Aqua Beam because I'm fighting against enemies who are innate water types. So that's not going to help me at all. Alright, let's catch this sucker and finish the first part of the game. Woo! Let's do this. I'm literally gonna kill these guys. Both of those enemies with one character. That's awesome. So this is what I was talking about a little bit ago. First boss fight of the game. And that is an ugly ass looking monster. Okay. So Uplift isn't going to be very effective against these water types, but it's extra damage, so I can't really complain. Look how big its eyes are. It's got like these big ass beady eyes and shit. Kind of reminds me of of like a chameleon or an iguana or some shit. Yeah, suck that. Aw, man, I already wasted my photon ray. Shit. I wonder how much my fireball's gonna do. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. About the same amount of damage as a photon ray would do. All out of elemental attacks with Pushul. I should be out with Serge as well. This fight shouldn't last too much longer. If I could stop fucking missing. Yeah! Victory! 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 Alright. Doing pretty good, guys. The uncollected komodo scale, he's stored safely away. Hoshushu! We now have 3 komodo scale. Let's get moving to Opatha Beach and wait for Leena. Alright, that sounds like good advice. Let's follow the instructions given to me by a dog. A pink, fluffy dog who has a speech impediment. Alright. There you are. Sorry I'm late. I hope you didn't wait too long, Leon. Pushul? I didn't expect to see you here. So this is where you went off to? Wee! Leena is here! How are you doing? Oh, are you two on a date? Sawe. Me think me should leave you two alone? Oh, please, don't be silly. Pushushu! God, that thing is fucking weird. Well, how'd it go? Did you get the Komodo dragon scales? Yes, here are the scales to your all-important necklace that you just can't be without, you know, endangering my life. You know, I fought this gigantic, like, giant lizard thing that wanted my blood. But here's your fucking necklace. Enjoy. Oh, they're beautiful. I'll be able to make a great necklace with these. Thank you, Leon. Well, you know what? You're welcome. You're welcome. And you too, Pushul. Ahem. No problem? It sure has been a long time since we last came here. We used to come all the time. For some reason, I don't remember those times that you speak of. I get some music. The sea never changes, does it? It's been rolling in and out like this since long before we were both born. It's been here for eternity, it seems. It's probably seen many things, heard many things. It'll probably keep rolling in and out, long after our lifetime, without a single change. Hey, Leon. Remember we used to sit and talk like this when we were kids? With the gentle sea breeze and the tranquil sound of the waves? Just the two of us, talking? Do you still remember that day? Now, if you guys are using this as a walkthrough, you want to hit I remember for this question. It's kind of important. Really? You do? So Leon, you haven't forgotten about the promise we made that day?
Hee hee.
That makes me happy. But aren't memories strange? Just when you think that you've forgotten about something, it comes floating back into your heart. Yeah, that's kinda weird, I guess. I guess it's just lying there and waiting for that right moment. Why, we might even remember this very moment someday. In 10, 20 years when we're all grown up and married and have kids of our— Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, just back it up a little bit with that. Whoa. You kind of escalated it there for a second. When that time comes, never. I wonder what kind of adults we'll be. What kind of life will I be leading? I wonder what to make of this day. So once again, if you guys are out there using this as a walkthrough, trying to get everything for this game, you want to go with the second option. We'll never forget this day. Yeah, I hope you're right. Usually I'm wrong. So we'll probably forget this day. Leon, there's been something I've been wanting to... Leon. ...
Who could it be?
What? What's wrong, Leon? Leon? Pretty crazy. Like you can like clearly see his head just right in the sand and his body just thuds to the floor. It's pretty funny. What are you doing there, boy? It's dangerous to sleep out here. You alright, boy? What on earth are you doing lying down anyway? For a second there, I thought you might have been a dead body, washed ashore. Very fatalistic thinking there. Huh? Where's Leena? You were the only one I saw when I got here. Are you a friend of Leena's? I believe she's in the village babysitting. Well, I'd best be on my way. Anyway, if you're looking for Leena, you should stop by the village. You know, you shouldn't be playing out here, boy. Wouldn't want anything to happen to you now. Alright. Leonipu, you're finally up. Something went whoosh and me was out cold too. Me woke up first, though me went to go look around, but nothing of Leena anywhere. Oh, sorry, but no sign of Leena anywhere. Do you think Leena what the hell is that? Spontaneously? Do you think Leena spontaneously combusted? Me wonder if I can't do this anymore. This thing is crazy. I just can't. I can't do it anymore. The speech impediment is very strong with this one, you know. Okay, so it's gonna force me to play through Lizard Rock again. Wow, you know, things are kind of different now. Dandro, pass the beach, keep out. That wasn't there before. What is this? You know that the chest is openable again, you know? Well, why are there different enemies? Something weird's going on here, folks. I don't know what it is just yet, but something weird's going on here. Can I not, like, fall down from where I'm at or something? Whatever. I guess not. I guess that's not a thing. So we got different enemies in this area. Shit. I was trying to go down that staircase again. Kill the beach bum! Opa fish? Sure. So, every time you beat a boss, it increases. I think it increases like how much magic you can hold. So I'm probably going to end up checking to see if I can equip any new elements to my element slots. Probably not when I'm done with this fight. Probably maybe whenever I get back to the village, I'll update my equipment and stuff. So I gotta say, like I'm gonna try to drum up a little interesting conversation here. Maybe you guys can have like some kind of little discussion in the comments section about this. But how do you guys feel about? I'm trying to think about how I should approach this. I kind of prefer Square doing games other than Final Fantasy. This is just me, though. You know, whenever I play their old RPGs, that's not Final Fantasy, I've always found them to be significantly better than the Final Fantasy series. Like, I mean, you name it, like Xenogears, you know, the Chrono series. I believe Vagrant Story was a Squaresoft game. You know, like, Square has done other RPGs other than Final Fantasy, and those other RPGs, you know, at least in my opinion, I always find them to be better than Final Fantasy. So it's like, why do they spend so much time working on, you know, Final Fantasy? I mean, I understand it's their core franchise, it's their core intellectual property. I get that, but I mean, like, these games are still just as good, if not better, in my opinion, at least. I don't know. That's just me. What do you guys think? You can have a little conversation about it. Give me some feedback. Let me know how you guys feel about it. I'm just I don't know, like I'm just a big critic when it comes to these games. Probably just because I spent so much time growing up playing them. And I don't know, like I know a lot of people give this game shit because it's like it dared to do something different. You know, like it wasn't like a direct sequel to Chrono Trigger. It wasn't a direct sequel by any means. I really believe it was marketed incorrectly to gamers back in the day, because like when you watch reviews of this game back in that time period, particularly shit, what was it? X-Play. I don't think it was called X-Play back then, but it was the old game reviewing show with Adam Sessler, and like I remember him saying, like in his review, I think, where he was just like, you know, Chrono Cross is a sequel to Trigger. You know, everybody kept positing that, and so people who bought the game just believed that it was a sequel to Chrono Trigger, and it's not. It's kind of it's a sequel, but not a direct sequel. It's kind of like a spiritual, like I said before, it's kind of like a spiritual successor, much in the same way Nier is a spiritual successor to Drakengard. So yeah, and like people were kind of like misinformed about this game, thinking that, you know, they were going to get a sequel to Chrono Trigger, and they were severely disappointed when they found out that it really wasn't, in a way. And so this game got like a bad rap, and it for a while it wasn't considered, it wasn't really appreciated. Which, you know, if you ask me, it's kind of unfair, because this game has a lot to offer, an innovative battle system, you know, at least in RPG standards, an amazing story that tackles concepts that are larger than itself. I don't know, like I just love this game to death. Maybe it's just my bias, because I hold a special heart in my, you know, place in my heart for this game. But and the characters are awesome too. That was another thing that this game got shit for, was that, oh yeah, it has 40 recruitable characters, but they're all shallow and stuff, and you don't really get to see you know, like much of their personality and stuff like that. But it's like they kind of sacrificed well, I'm trying to think about what I'm going on in this rant here. I'm not really paying attention to my time, so I apologize for that. But it's like they kind of sacrificed, I guess, like fully fleshed out characters. They kind of sacrificed like a few fully fleshed out characters in exchange for a bigger roster of characters. But the thing is like, depending upon which characters you pick that you want to recruit, kind of selects your path of where you're going to go in the game. Now, to people who have played this game, that's going to make sense. But to people who, like, this is totally new to, and you're just watching this for the first time, you'll find out later in the middle of this playthrough. Trust me. I don't know what else there is to say. Like the music in this game, I love the music in this game. I feel like people kind of overhype the music, but it is awesome. Like they did a phenomenal job with the soundtrack of this game. Like especially the opening intro. You know, it's just phenomenal. Like I love that song. I fucking love that song. I believe it's called The Scars of Time, or something like that. It's like something of time. I'm not entirely sure, but I believe it's called The Scars of Time. Phenomenal song. And there's lots of other cool pieces in this game. Like some of the boss battle songs are just badass. Like they have this like epic scope, you know what I mean? They have like such a this like epic appeal that you're doing something just awesome, you know what I mean? Like there are some sad songs in this game too that are really good. One in my mind stands out. They play it I guess I can't really talk about it too much. But the one character that you guys seen in the beginning of the game, the first part, like during my dream sequence or whatnot, the character who's called Kid, they have like a sad song that plays for her, and it's really nice. Kind of, you know, hits at your heart. Anyways, I'm done with my intellectual ranting or whatever. I've been kind of like grinding a little bit here. I know you guys have like been noticing that shit and kind of using it as an excuse to rant. But I think I pretty much killed everything. So I guess rant concluded. I guess. I'm all out of attacks, man. I guess all I have to do is use my magic. Bunk. Right on the dome, bitch. Alright. Almost left without getting my chest. I think we're good, man. You know? I think we got everything. We killed everything. So far, I can accurately say that this is a 100% complete walkthrough thing. So far. I think. Maybe. Yeah, if you guys can do me a favor, like anybody who watches this who's played this game, just let me know if I missed anything, and if I can go back and get it, or if it's like totally locked out, you know, you'd be doing me a huge favor. I don't think there's anything there. There's those weird bubbles coming out of the water though. It kind of makes me suspicious. There's a dead body down there. Somebody's drowning. Really depressing shit. I don't know why I'm laughing. I'm dead inside. Alright, Arnie Village it is. So I tell you what I'm gonna do, guys. I got like a couple more minutes left before we get to 60. I'm gonna use the rest of my time, talk to some NPCs, and I'm gonna probably end the middle of this episode, or not in the middle, end this episode in the middle of the talking to the NPCs here in the village. Good to go. Well now, you're an Arnie. What brings you here to this quiet seaside village? There isn't much excitement here, but please relax and stay a while. Wait, you don't recognize me? Are you new to this region? Then I advise you to stay away from Hydra marshes. Ever since the Hydra was wiped out several years ago, the water over there's gone bad. I hear the water's actually poisoned. Better not set foot in there, young man. So, sure thing. Found another rainbow shell. I'm sorry, but that's not for sale. Can I interest you in something else? These people are meaner to me now. What happened, man? I hate my guts. Looks like it's gonna be another scorcher today. It hasn't rained in quite a while. I don't know how much longer us old-timers can stand this heat. You'll be alright. You'll be alright. Just go in your shack and turn your AC on. By the way, I wonder if those knights are still digging that hole. I don't know what those Termina knights are up to. I hear they're digging up Fossil Valley. I'm sure General Viper has a good reason, but why would they want to dig up a place like that? Now that's kind of strange. For some reason I remember in the last part, General Viper was dead or something. Or he wasn't present or whatever. Have you heard anything about the El Nido Triangle down south? Everyone says it's really creepy over there. Some say you can hear strange voices. Some even claim to have seen a huge glowing egg down there. I tell you, adults are so superstitious. They try to act all tough, but this kind of stuff scares them. Yeah, that's great. Awesome. Arrgh! I just haven't been able to hit a big one lately, you know? I'm not really concerned about the money or profit. I just have this urge for a challenge. Come on, baby. I know you're out there. I need some excitement. Give me a big catch. So it seems like he hasn't caught his big catch. I think the mic just popped there. I'm sorry, guys. It's kind of weird, you know? Like he doesn't have his big fish there anymore. What's going on? Hello, can I interest you in something? I have some great elements. Would you like to take a look? Maybe later. I'll deal with equipment in the next part, probably. So, about 5 more minutes left, guys. Hey, stranger, do you know what's popular among the village girls these days? A bracelet made from a rainbow shell. What? The times are changing so fast. You're telling me that, you know, just a couple minutes ago I was collecting scales. Now it's bracelets made out of rainbow shells? What the hell's going on here? I want to get some for Kiki, but those shells are so hard to find. Oh no! If I don't do something about this now, Kiki might start liking Lolo. Boy, am I in a fix. Blah 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 blah. Boo 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 boo. Boo 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 boo. Alright, enough of that. Talk to me. Piers up ahead. Listen, don't be doing any mischief to them boats. A boat is like a limb to our fishermen. But I guess outsiders like you wouldn't understand. I'm not an outsider. I was born and raised here, you piece of shit. You don't know me. You don't know me. You don't know. Alright. Talk to me. Come on. Una? I thought this person was Kiki. Oh, hi. Are you new here? Leena. I think she's on the pier babysitting. She should be on the pier. Are you a friend of Leena's? Yeah, my sister still needs to work on her temper. She has those temper tantrums, you know. You get a slap in the face before she even opens her mouth. I'm sure if she gets herself a boyfriend, she'll act a little more ladylike. Alright. I'm gonna check this hut here. This little shack. This year's Viper Festival is going to be some event. They're going to have a famous minstrel band there. You see that poster over there? He's the lead guitarist and vocalist of the band. He dresses flamboyantly, but he drives the women mad, young and old. He puts on a powerful show too. I'm assuming they're talking about Nikki. Alright guys, I'm at 57 minutes right now, so that's close enough, right? If you enjoyed the video, you know, leave a like, comment, you know, leave me some feedback. You guys can, you know, talk over the conversation I was trying to drum up earlier. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy, and keep gaming, keep it metal. Have a good one.